Even the man cannot put food on the table, the woman still need to respect the man. And the Bible says that any man that cannot fend for his family is worse than what? An infidel. So how would you define such a situation?
Thank you very much. You know, when we talk about marriage, a marriage is made for both partners. The man has his role, his responsibility to play, and the wife also have her own responsibility. And another thing, what she said communication. Communication is very, very important in marriage. And at the same time, you should be able to understand your husband. Let's give an example. My husband has been working for the past 12 years in Aya. And all of a sudden, he just lost his job. I should be able to know that when he was working, what happened? Now that he has no job, what am I supposed to do as a woman? We are a helpmate to our own husband, according to the book of Genesis 2 down. Now, my husband is not working. I should be able to understand that now the man is not working. When he was working, what was he doing? Was he providing?
Okay.
Now that he's not providing, I should be able to help him out. Now, I should be able to know that this time that the man is not working, he's nervous.
Of course.
He cannot provide.
Tension.
And the Bible said the hands that does not work cannot eat. In other words, since he's not meeting up as a man, you see that things, the way he reasons, his action cannot be like before. So it is not left for you. It doesn't mean that when the man cannot provide, you will not still respect that man. If you are the breadwinner of the home at that time, you need to submit, because at the time, once upon a time, he was a father of the home. Now things are not as before. You need to also help him out. So if
that's where endurance comes in.
Yeah, you need to be patient and work it out with him. Now he can't provide. It doesn't mean that there have to be a blow in the house because he can't give. Feed the family. Then you not use him and to disrespect him. You need to also submit to him.
Thank you. Can I ask you something?
Right.
You said you just illustrate with your husband.
Yeah.
He has been working and maybe suddenly something just happened. Okay. But in a situation where this man has not been working, you know, they fell in love, they got married, believing God for one, children, you know, start coming, and probably the man just relaxed now. You know, there are some men that they will just, my wife is a strong woman.
Of course.
She can handle the situation, but I think there's a limit to human endurance. Yeah. When the woman cries out, I can no longer tolerate this thing. I can't continue, you know, in such situation.
Now, before you go into a marriage, there must be something that attracted you to it. You don't just marry because others are marrying. Okay. You got married to the man because of there's something you saw in him. So all of a sudden the man was not working. You love him as well and you got married to him. Now that he's not working, it's the same. There's nothing that changed.
Nothing has changed.
No, because in the beginning he has not been working. You fell in love.
These people you are talking about, just the man and the woman.
Yeah.
And now children start coming.
Yeah.
You think that thing is so force will still be, you know, booming? Then the thing will be dying.
Yeah, of course it will be dying.
And my child, the baby needs latte.
Yeah.
No way.
But before you marry that man, before you go into the relationship, before you fall in love with the man, there's something that attracted you, that make you to love the man. You don't allow that thing to die off. That first love must be.
It should stand.
Yes, that first love must be, even children or no children, that first love. That's why we don't need to give the love that we have for our husband to our children, because the love of the children is quite different from the love of our husband. And before you marry that man, there's something that is, before I got married to my husband, there's something that made me to marry him. Maybe before you married your husband, there's something that you saw in him that So if the man cannot provide you, before you go into the system, the man has been. So you will find it difficult to change him. You not find it difficult.
So she just has to, you know, abide.
Because the reason is that before you marry this man,
it was like that.
He was like that. So how do you think you can change this man? Now you have children. Before you got married to this man, he was not doing his, that kind of EOP guy. And you cannot change him. That's why you need to change it before you go into marriage. There are specific things that you need to work out. Other than that, the marriage cannot work.